Y'all see me? I get on here no matter what. It takes confidence to do that, especially in the age that we're living in. Um, Brown spots on my face, hair nappy. Y'all must nope, y'all ain't gonna see it. I got the hat on. Got my mom hat on today. I just came from the store. Um, so let's get into it, y'all. I'm gonna just go ahead and dive in because y'all can catch this on the replay. And a lot of my audience like to watch me on the replay. And I'm fine with that. I'm perfectly fine with that. But if you do have questions, feel free to hop on here and ask. I'm repping 85 South today. Shouts out to the 85 South show. If y'all see this, Carlos, DC, Chico, Clayton, and all them. All right. So I have some things that I wanted to talk about. Let's talk about this YouTube stuff. Let's talk about YouTube University because it's a lot of people out here giving false advice. Okay. Y'all should know that. And I know when you're starting out, you just see the cute nails and you think that they're doing it right. Okay. Now, I just came over from Young Nails Inc. Channel. They're actually live right now on Twitch. And they're supposed to be answering questions, but they're talking about food. And I couldn't take no more of that. So I said, you know what? Let me go ahead and go live because I was going to go live at 12 o'clock. Not shots out to Young Nails. I learned a lot of good stuff from them and they're very credible. You know why? Because they're very successful. They have a large following. The nails that they show and the things that they teach us work. Okay. And I'm not saying don't listen to smaller channels. Know their credentials. Who are you getting your information from? And I actually got this bit of advice from Young Nails. So shouts out to them from watching one of their videos. That is one place that I will definitely say you can get advice from, and it's going to be correct advice. 9 times out of 10, it's going to be correct advice. They're not giving, they have a whole corporation, so they're not going to risk their corporation. You know what I'm saying? That's credibility. They're not going to risk their corporation by giving hundreds of thousands of people wrong misinformation. Okay. But there are some small, humble channels, such as mine, Ms.MaryNailz, that have credentials. Now, a little bit about me. I was going to go into my, salon suite and actually, let me grab my juice. Let me grab my drink. I was actually going to do this video from my salon suite, but I said, you know what? It's gloomy outside. We're in a winter weather advisory. I had some time open up, so I didn't even go out there today. Okay. Happy MLK Day. Because a lot of people probably think I'm closed, but I wasn't technically, but nobody booked on today, so I have time. All right. So let's get into what we're talking about. All right. If you haven't read the title, I'm not doing acrylic nails, so I'm going to change that title. But where are you getting your information from? I already kind of dived into that. There are a lot of people that I've come across their channels. I don't care how many followers or views they have. I'm not one of those. If I see something that I like, that's intriguing, I'm going to click on your channel. So there's a lot of smaller channels that I've clicked on, and there's a lot of people that have big platforms now. And I watched them when they only had 150 subscribers like me. So, you know, if that's what you're trying to do is build your channel, hang in there because I am too. You know, I say I don't care about it, but I still, jab at it from time to time. As of lately, you can catch me here on the live tab because editing videos just take too much of my time. And I just moved into my nail salon suite not even a month ago. I think the 19th, this week will make a month. So that I've been actually moving stuff in. I'm still moving stuff in. So, where are you getting your nail information from? Okay. Is the person that you're watching, are they licensed or not? This makes a difference. And I'm not trying to separate, between self-taught, but there is a difference, y'all. If you are somebody that is a professional, you work on actual people, you sell your services, you sell your brand, you may want to go with licensed nail techs. Don't shoot me. I'm just a messenger. I'm saying I've learned from my mistakes. Okay. You may want to talk to licensed nail techs. And with that being said, my credentials is I'm licensed in the state of Nebraska. I'm licensed. Number 2, I just drew a fart. I got a business. I have an actual business. So you think that I'm going to get on the internet and tell y'all misinformation? Now, number 3, I'm going to say this. I do understand that all things don't work for everybody. Okay. But the example I'm going to give y'all, trust me, it works. Okay. I got this bit of information for the example that I'm going to use from an actual nail technology institution. Okay. So I'm not just on YouTube bumping my gums, because I want to feel important, or because, and one thing I can't stand is when I go on other people's forums or live chats or whatever, and they try to belittle what I'm saying. Just because it doesn't work for you doesn't mean that you're right and I'm wrong. Just say that, okay, I don't use so and so. I don't use that because it doesn't work for me. But that doesn't make me wrong. You know what I'm saying? Yes, that inspired this video because there are a lot of people that have platforms and they have a mass following. And they think because the people following them, they let it go to their head and they think that they're always right and they're invincible. Don't shoot me, I'm the messenger. So watch where you get your information from, because that was me 2 years ago. I was on YouTube trying to soak up as much information as I can. And YouTube is very resourceful as far as laying acrylic, people's personal opinions on certain brands and stuff like that. Okay, sure. You can get that information with the click of a button. You get thousands of videos pop up at you, right? But you need to cipher and decipher. You need to filter through which ones. I say give it about anywhere between 2 to 5 minutes. And if you found somebody that you feel is credible, okay, fine. But, and not to say that people can't make mistakes, because I'm pretty sure I misquoted something on here. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, make sure the person that you're getting information from, especially if you're starting out, especially if you're selling your services, make sure that you get the right information. Okay. So I already went over my credentials. We were talking about brush cleaner. Something as simple as brush cleaner. I don't have it with me because I'm not at my salon, but brush cleaner to clean your Kolinsky sable hair brushes, right? And the person that was doing nails, I noticed that her brush was clumpy or whatever, and she was talking about how she left the acrylic on it, Now, mind you, I noticed that this particular nail tech, if you will, nail enthusiast, always is buying new brushes. So I was like, do you have brush cleaner? I added that person and said, do you have brush cleaner by any chance? Oh, brush cleaner, that doesn't work. That's just acetone and monomer and alcohol. No, it's not. That's incorrect. You can go to your local nail supply store and get brush cleaner. It is not just acetone. It is not, monomer doesn't help clean your brushes. It's not going to restore your brushes. Now, if you use your brush and you've done a good job of from your nail to your napkin, anytime you touch acrylic, you see your next motion should be, and they teach you this in school, down to your napkin. And I don't see too many YouTubers doing that. They'll sit there, pat, 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 talk, pat, pat, pat. No, that brush should be going straight to your napkin to avoid that. Now, are you, if you're somebody that is working your acrylic like that and treating your, brush that way, then sure, after a service, go ahead and put it in the monomer, and it's going to get the extra stuff off. To get a massive clump of acrylic out of your brush, monomer ain't gonna just do the trick. You'll be sitting there soaking. Trust me, I know from experience, and experience is the best teacher in life. I've ruined a lot of brushes, but I also fixed those same brushes that I was about to throw away that was very expensive with brush cleaner. That's basically the gist of what I'm getting at. Brush cleaner has something called methyl ethyl ketone in it. That is not alcohol. That is not monomer. That is not acetone. It's none of those. It's a whole different thing. And you need that, especially if you're not using cheap brushes and you're using sable Kolinsky hair brushes. Okay. That chemical in itself, they call it, I think, mica for short, but it is methyl ethyl ketone. Okay. And how I know this, you might like, Mary, how are you credible? How do you know? Because I was listening to some YouTubers say that, oh, you could just use, or other nail techs. And they were saying, oh, you could just use acetone, or you could just use this, or you just use that. No, I looked at the ingredients one day because I tried that and my brushes were soaking for like a whole day and nothing happened, right? Nothing happened. Like they still were clumped up. They still were like on the verge of going to the trash can. And let me tell y'all, I looked at the ingredients on my brush cleaner bottle because I had brush cleaner from school. And I said, wow, I made this concoction. They said it's just acetone alcohol. That made it worse. Okay, let me tell you. So I'm like, oh, I do need to use the brush cleaner because of this extra ingredient that helps break down the acrylic out of your brush. And not only that, it moisturizes the bristles. If you put your acetone, or if you put your brush inside of acetone, the acetone is going to eat away at the bristles, and your brush is going to always, and the same person that I was on her live, she does this all the time. Whenever she's laying acrylic, you always see her picking the bristles out of her nails because her brushes soak so much in acetone and it breaks down the bristles. It's tearing up your brush. Okay. Also, this same nail tech said, oh yeah, it's a YouTube war, because I'm tired of people coming over here and stealing my content, and then they got bigger platforms. They just come here to get ideas. Because Ms.MaryNailz, okay, I nail it. Okay. And then they go take it as their own, but then they misquote me, or they misquote, or they just trying to copy my channel altogether. Because now I see a lot of people going live and doing nails and all this other stuff, and I could have swore wasn't nobody else doing that before. Okay. I saw a couple people that would go live and do nails here and there, but not like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's fine, it's cool. But anywho, so yeah, that's misinformation. You know what I'm saying? Like methyl ethyl ketone. Get you some brush cleaner. It's very inexpensive, $5 or $6. You soak it in there for like a minute. You do a minute at a time. It's not going to just be anything in the nail community isn't just magic. You know what I'm saying? There's things that work better than other things. But when it comes to your brushes, if you want to save a brush and not have to every 30 days buy a new expensive brush, because that could be costly. Brushes are at least $30, at least $25. Good quality Sable Kolinsky hair brushes, that is. Okay. And that's what you should be using anyway. You shouldn't be using cheap Walmart brushes. You shouldn't be using cheap Amazon brushes that are only $6 and you get a ton of them. Those brushes do not last. You might be able to get 1 or 2 uses out of them, and then the acetone and the monomer are going to eat away at the bristles. You got to use Kolinsky Sable hair brushes. Make sure it says that on the packaging. Make sure it says that on the brush. Okay. But brush cleaner is your friend. Methyl ethyl ketone. I'm going to keep saying that. That is the key ingredient. And then also another thing I wanted to address, because I've addressed this before. You got a lot of people on YouTube. They're just repeating what other people say, of course. And they're saying like, oh, school don't teach you anything. That is very, very discouraging to people that are trying to go to school or wanting to go to school or feel like they need to go to school. Every nail tech needs to go to school, because you are dealing with somebody's limbs, either their arms or their hands or their feet. Go to school. You're going to learn about the different bacteria. You're going to learn about the chemicals that you are using, such as methyl ethyl ketone, and you're going to understand what's in each of the products that you're using, such as what's in acrylic, what's in gel polish. How are the two different? How are the two separate? Oh, it's different because this one cure and this one don't. That ain't the only difference, boo-boo. School is going to teach you a lot, okay? And I'm probably the only one on YouTube that's advocating for nail techs to go to school, because it is very serious. It's not to be taken lightly. It is very, very serious. And it's going to make you more credible to your clients, because that's really all that matters, is being credible to your clients, okay? So stop saying school didn't teach you anything. Do you know about links and chains? Do you know what a polymer and a monomer is? Do you know what monomer does? Do you know what monomer stands for? Yeah, it stands for acrylic liquid. So school teaches you a lot, okay? Now, as far as doing and designing the nails, most schools around the country don't teach that. Not all, like, extensively, because they can give a damn less how you design nails, because there's 1,000,001 ways to design nails, okay? So there's classes for the nail design, but the foundation, let's not forget that, y'all. Let's not forget. And there's a lot of information. Hold on, let me see. There's so much nail information that they have revisions on books. I have this one. This is when I went to school the second time. And I have this one. It's the same book, but there's revisions. So there's different. No, these aren't for sale. So don't come on here asking me if I'm selling my books. No, You can go to Amazon and order yours like I did with both of these. I got both of these off of Amazon. So, there's somebody probably selling theirs on there, but I'm not selling my books. You know why? Because those are like the nail Bibles. This is anything you need to know about nails is pretty much in here. Even some designing stuff. But like I said, there's 1,000,001 ways on how to design nails. The chemistry behind nails, the way that the monomer interacts with the powder, dip, stuff like that. Any question that you have. So this is why you need to go to school, because this is going to be your nail Bible. There are times where I turn off YouTube and I go in this still, even though I've had my license for almost 2 years. I'm still a baby at this. You never stop learning. And that's with any profession. I don't care if you're a doctor, a dentist, you never stop learning. So for people that's complaining like you don't learn nothing in school, they should teach you that in school. You're never going to stop learning. And I had a damn good instructor the second time around, and she told me that you're never going to stop learning. As long as you're doing nails, you're never going to stop learning, or you should never stop learning. The moment you stop learning, your services are going to be, half-assed and mediocre, because it's ever evolving. And nail technology is something that is new. It's still new. Okay. God bless whoever clicks on here, because you're going to get some jewels. You're going to get some jewels. Now, you don't have to go to school to get the book. Like I said, you can go on Amazon and order the book. It's called Milady's Standard Nail Technology. And I believe it's either on the 7th or 8th edition. Those are the latest editions of the book, because they keep coming out with different, products. Like the book that I have, polygel ain't even in there. So I'm pretty sure they might be coming out with a new edition to add polygel in there. But you got to go to school to understand that some of the same properties and ingredients that is in acrylic is in gel, and you can call it by name. Am I going to say it here? No, because then I'll get somebody that's a nail hobbyist that'll get on here, take that little bit of my video, and then they'll try to run and make themselves look credible. I'm not giving the game. I'm not doing that. Go buy the book. Go to school. How about that? I don't think I'm better than anybody because I'm licensed, but I know what the hell I'm talking about here on this here channel. On this here channel, I know what the hell I'm talking about. I'm not going to give misinformation. There's people that want to seem like they're so helpful. They want to seem and appear to be so damn helpful, but they're telling people the wrong stuff. Just something as simple as brush cleaner. So yes, I advocate for brush cleaner. It has saved me lots and lots of money. There are brushes that I have that has lasted me 3 years, because the first time I went to school was in 2020, and I still use some of those same brushes that I used in nail school back then. The same IBD brush that my first teacher gave me, and I didn't like it at first. I still use that till this day. I still use that for services on myself and my clients. I still use that same brush. You know why? Because I have brush cleaner, and it saves your brushes. It does work. Stop listening to certain YouTubers that don't know what the hell they talking about. They sit at home all day. They tell you in the videos they don't go nowhere. So clearly they don't have clients. They don't know what they're talking about. They just turn on their camera and doodle on some nails. And they might look cute, but I can't trust the person that don't even show their face on camera. That's just how my brain works. I'm sorry. I don't trust the person that isn't transparent. I can't trust the person that, clearly don't know about their natural nail bed health, because they're popping nails off every day just to make YouTube money, just to make a little 50, 60 bucks off of YouTube. I can't trust that. I'm sorry. Yeah, shots fired. Bang, bang. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop it. I'm not that type of YouTuber. I know what the hell I'm talking about. Don't try to demean me on your channel, because I'll unsubscribe. Now you one less, on your check. I don't do this shit for a YouTube check. I have an actual business. I have an actual clientele. I have an actual license. I love nails. If you love nails the way that I do, you're cheating yourself by not going to get your license, by not having it on paper. YouTube is not the bread and butter of doing nails. I'm telling you. YouTube is an extra perk. You know what I'm saying? To have a following, it's an extra perk. Yeah, but it isn't the bread and butter of doing nails. I do nails for YouTube. Okay, it's your passion though. It sounds like more of a hobby. YouTube ain't the end all be all of nails. Like, you owe it to yourself. Get you a nail Bible. Get you a couple nail Bibles. Okay, this is who I run to. And if it's on YouTube, when I want information about the business side of things or how to do something, I run to Young Nails. Believe you me. Okay. And there's some other ones that do stuff. There's some other brands that do things and but Young Nails, when I'm telling you, when it comes to marketing, being a marketing machine, Young Nails got that all day. Before I heard of anybody else, it was Young Nails. That was like the first nail company that I heard of when I start looking into the professional side of nails. But get you this, stop, don't even take my word if you don't trust me. But y'all seen my license on here. All y'all gotta do is go to my Facebook. I got a picture of my license on my Facebook because I want people to know there's people out here that's making a mockery of the nail industry. It is, and I'm not having it. I'm just not. So know who y'all getting y'all information from. Know what you're, do your research. Unless you're just trying to get the designs down, you know what I'm saying? You see something that they're doing and you want to see how they do it. Okay, fine. Because designing nails ain't what will harm people's nails. It's the way that how much product they use, the products that they're using. Are they putting it on your skin? You know what I'm saying? And it's not supposed to. Are they using too much primer? Are they, things like that? That's technology. It's called nail technology for a reason because it's technical. It's a lot of technicalities that go into doing nails. And all, a beginner or somebody that's getting their nails done see is if it's cute, if it's straight, if it's that. They don't, and it's not up to them to know. It's up to you, the person that's doing it, to know the chemistry of the products that you're using and the adverse effects they could potentially have. Now, I want to start asking some of these YouTubers when they try to come for me, do you know, if you work on somebody or even yourself, do you know the signs of someone being allergic to what you're using? Do you know the signs? No? Okay. School is very important. I think I've proven that in that little bit. Okay. And if y'all want to see more of me, you want to know how? Y'all want to see me come on here and shut the hell up and just do nails? You want to know how? This is cherry Pepsi, by the way. I don't get on here. I don't drink alcoholic beverages. This is cherry Pepsi. See that? Cherry Pepsi. But y'all want to know how y'all can see more of me doing nails and more nail videos? Hit that subscribe button. I'm on strike until I get more followers, until I get more engagement. Sorry, on here you don't have followers, you have subscribers. Until I get more subscribers, until I get more engagement on this here platform, I am not showing y'all my work. Okay, there's plenty of videos where I do show my work, so y'all can go watch those. But get me up, turn me up, and once I get to a decent amount of subscribers, those new subscribers that I just got within the last week or so, thank you, welcome to my channel. You won't find any other channel like this because people like to act like they just something that they're not. They let that YouTube shit go to their head, and I'm not one of them type of people. I'm just not. So I don't care if I have 150 or 150,000 subscribers. I'm going to marry more. I'm going to remain humble, and I'm always going to be respectful. If you come on my platform, being respectful here too. Also, I let people speak their mind. I've had people come on here and say, "Oh, those are ugly." Okay, that's your opinion. Nobody asked you, but it's my platform. If you don't like it, you can just scroll quietly. You don't have to comment. I've had people talk about me, my video quality, and all types of stuff. That's just YouTube. There's some miserable people out here that really don't have nothing to live for other than trolling and trying to control somebody else's platform. I'm getting all the notifications now since I'm on here. But yeah, there's some miserable people, and I know that, so I take it with a grain of salt. You know what I'm saying? I'm not attacking nobody else. I'm just like, whoa, this could be dangerous. You got 32,000 something odd people, you know what I'm saying, on your platform, and you're telling them those 32,000, not that all of them are probably watching or even real, but you're just, it's a numbers thing. You're telling that many people the wrong thing. And then here I am, a small, humble channel, telling people the right thing, the textbook thing. And if it's in the textbook, it's probably 8 out of 10. It's probably 80% chance that it's, right, correct, because it's in writing. I don't just take people's words and regurgitate what I hear. I actually read. I actually research and read. Okay, so that's my credentials. That's my credentials that you're going to get here. Okay, and another thing about the whole acetone takes away brush cleaner. This same YouTuber was telling people to put, if you're doing acrylic and your acrylic is curing too slow, it's drying too slow. The same thing she said to clean a brush with was the same thing she said to pour in your monomer, which was acetone, to make your stuff cure. That is a big contradiction. That is a big contradiction. Now, we all know acetone is used to soak off nails, that have been already put on hard, cured nails, to remove nails. And it's supposed to remove some UV gels. Acetone is supposed to remove acrylic. It's supposed to remove dip. It doesn't remove polygel. Polygel you have to file off, which I learned the hard way, because one day I was sitting here, like, this was like what, 2020, when I first picked up polygel. I was soaking for a whole day. I'm like, man, my fingers was wrinkled from me just sitting in acetone. It doesn't take it off. Then I later read the packaging. I said, oh, if you just read, be patient enough to read before you just bust open the package and start doing whatever. And it said it's not to be soaked off, it's to be filed off with the e-file. So I said, silly me. If you just read sometimes it's best to read and get the information for yourself, because not everybody is just credible, man. You got to be careful. Not everybody is credible. Make sure the person that you're following, they have an actual brand, they actually have credentials to make them credible. Okay? You know, I can sit on here all day and name off people that I feel is credible or that I think is credible, but that's not going to help you guys. Y'all have to find that, because there's somebody that might get under this video talking they shit, saying, Mary, you're not credible. You only got such and such. Okay, if I got on here talking about I'm a guru of YouTube and I only got 100, come on now. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about what I know. I'm talking about things that I actually know. Okay, and what makes me credible is that I passed my state board exam, or my state exam for my license. Okay, I went to school twice. I have a business, so I have all of these things that's building my credibility. Okay, I have clients, I have client testimonials to say, hey, my nails come out great every single time. You can't just judge a book by its cover either. And that's one thing I don't do. Like I said, when I first got on here, I will actually click on smaller channels just to see what's going on. Okay, but you get a lot of your bigger channels coming right here. There's a nail tech, I'm not gonna say her name because I'm not giving her no shine, but there's a nail tech that has a great big following because she actually came from Vine, that wanted to argue with me. And I'm like, look at you, you want to argue. You mad. You big mad. Okay, if you feel like you up here and I'm down here, why are you wasting your time arguing with me? Because you come on my channel and you try to steal my shit. But I see you, Petunia, and it's not gonna work because you sound stupid, because you can't even regurgitate what I'm saying right. Because this person, just because she has a big platform, just because she's been doing nails illegally all her life, not licensed, she feels it's okay to come to my platform, steal my shit. Like, she literally copied a set of nails I did. And I don't care about that, because we all get our inspiration from somewhere. But tag me and pay homage, okay? Because I ain't playing about my art. My nails ain't just nails. It's pieces of art. I do Picassos on people's nails, okay? Because I rarely go and say, oh, I'm going to copy this. I'm going to do this style. I was talking, to a family member just recently, and I was like, do you follow? I follow other nail techs, but I'm not trying to copy their work. I want to be different. I'm going to try to come out with the next trend, I don't want to copy. There's too many copycat nails. You go on Instagram, you go on Pinterest, everybody's doing the same old thing, like the pop art. I saw pop art 3 years ago, the pop art nails with the trimmings and stuff. And there are some really good ones back then, but it regurgitated for some reason, because of one person with a big platform decided to do pop art nails and make a TikTok or whatever. And then boom, there's a trend. Now the pop art nails is trending again. It's dying down, but it'll come back, and that's something too that, I do those just, to build up, to get the notoriety or whatever, to get followers. But my clients don't ask for pop art nails. My clients don't ask for gator print. You know what I'm saying? So I get very few that say do whatever. And when I say do whatever, I'm trying to do something that's going to stand out so somebody can notice it and be like, dang, who did your nails? Who did those? You know? So that's the way y'all can see me more, is by engaging. If you want to see more of me working, if you want me to come on here and actually do the nails, I thought about it. And I'm like, I'm not going to just give myself away. Like, no, y'all going to have to show me that y'all want me. Y'all want to see me laying acrylic again? Y'all want to see the edited videos again? Go ahead, subscribe, share a video, interact when I come live. And I know there's people on YouTube, because there's a whole bunch of people live right now and they got viewers. You know what I'm saying? So if not, I don't have no problem with coming on here and talking about different things, because the technicality side is just as important, if not way more important, as, you know, the business side, or, you know, so the technicality side is way more important than the designing of the nails, you know. So that's that. That's all I wanted to come on here and say, really. You know, watch who you're watching. Do a little research. If you have to watch a couple videos and catch them saying, oh, I don't do nothing but sleep all day, then I turn my camera on and eat some chips and then come on here. If that's the type of, okay, here's a bit of advice, a life lesson. If you're striving to be a millionaire, hang around millionaires. You're going to watch and see, and because you're going to see how they live. Do they spend all their money at TJ Maxx and Burlington and Marshalls and all them places, or do they hold on to their money? Or they're very frugal? Same with nail tech industry. Hang around, or you know, watch or entertain or whatever, or associate with nail techs that actually are where you want to be. If you just want to be a hobbyist and doing, you know, press-ons or whatever, then watch those channels. If you want to have a business that is lucrative and that you know, is credential or accredited, watch those channels. Those are going to be your bigger channels. They have hundreds of thousand followers. Don't just take my word for it. Go watch the, you know, the big wigs at this, the people that are distributors. If you want to be a distributor, if you want to sell acrylic and have your own brand of, you know, products, watch those people like Young Nails. You know, I'm not sponsored by them at all. I love what they're doing. You know, they don't just talk about how to do the nails, the looks, the designs. They talk about that stuff, but they also talk about the business. They talk about marketing. They're talking about how to promote yourself. It's dusty in here. Sorry, y'all. And this light is hot. They talk about all of it, 360 round, you know, and that's exactly why I watch them, because that's, I don't want to get into distribution. I don't know. Maybe when I get older and I can't do the nails anymore, then I'll be like, okay, let me go in and slap my name on a jar of acrylic or some gel polish or something. But I watch them because they have something that I don't have. And that's where I see myself. I see myself being a household name. I see myself being a household brand. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of the times I make these videos for me. I don't care who hop on here. I don't care who don't hop on here. A lot of the times it's refreshing to come back and watch your own work and watch your own growth. It's hard in the beginning. Let me tell you, I can speak from experience. What did I say? Experience the best teacher in life, right? When I first started doing nails on here in 2020, it was hard having people come on your videos and tell you they're ugly, or oh, that's why you only got such and such amount of subscribers. That's why I used to have way more, but I stopped doing YouTube because I didn't care. You know, you got to learn to ignore that. Okay, you're gonna get those trolls. You could be little old nobody. People gonna ha your pics. People still ha my shit. And I'm like, it looks good. You can't afford these. I ain't in your city. That. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta have a thick skin in life. Period. You gotta have thick skin. People are going to try you. So, starting out, if you are a beginner and you're clicking on this video and you're watching this in the future, that's my best advice to you. Don't let that get to you. It might piss you off. Anytime that I got pissed off from a negative comment, I try to come back 10 times harder because I have something to prove to myself. I'm going to make these same people that's and telling me my work is ugly, I'm going to make them shut the fuck up or turn them into likers and believers. And most of them, they have shut the fuck up because people don't like being wrong. So they just, oh, can't say nothing about that. That's actually cute. And you think they humble enough to come back and say, oh, I was wrong. I see your growth now. No, they're not going to do that. So you got to have thick skin. Silence is golden around here. Let me tell you. I'd rather they not say shit, don't even like my video, versus coming on my video and saying, oh, this is ugly or this is that, or you need to sync your video and all this. How you know it ain't your internet, bruh? Because there's not even no sync option in editing. I'm not on my editor, and I use a damn good editor. I had to pay money for it. This ain't what iMovie for free on the iPhone or whatever, iPad. This ain't that. I don't know if iMovie free or not, because I'm not team I nothing. I believe in myself. I believe in myself. So that's, I don't have no shame in my game. Like, I don't want an expensive ass $1,000 phone, because as soon as that phone fall on the ground and break, just like this Samsung, just like this Android, I'm gonna be pissed. I don't even like paying $200 for my phone, but I go ahead and fork it up because I need a phone. You know what I'm saying? But we can't judge people. You know what I'm saying? We can't judge people work. That's why if I do say anything about somebody's work, I try to encourage them, unless they ask for advice. Okay. I don't just go under people's videos or comment under their pictures and stuff and just give unsolicited advice. Because I did that one time. The first time I got on Instagram, I did that one time. And I don't know why, but all these little young baby Gen Zs came after me. And I'm like, all I'm doing is stating the obvious. She's brushing those nails way too hard. That would hurt. When you first get nails put on, they kind of hurt because of the beating they just taken. All the fouling, all the, you know what I'm saying? So they brushing a little hard. So after that, I was like, you know what? I'm just not going to give unsolicited advice. I'm just not. If y'all want my advice, y'all can come right here. Y'all want my advice? I'm happy to give it to those that want it. But you want my advice? You want to know how to lay acrylic and get it to stay on the nail while you're laying it? You want to know what brands I like or whatever? Come on here and ask me. And I'll be more than happy to come live or message back or whatever and answer you. But going on to other people platforms and telling them about their work, I just don't do that unless I'm giving them a compliment. I like your work. That's cute. The design is cute. I don't say I like nobody's work, because then they'll start thinking, it goes to their head and they thinking these same people that ain't licensed and don't know the ins and outs of ingredients, they'll let that go to their head if I start telling them, oh, your work is good. No, your design is cute. I don't know if you laid the monomer or the polymer with pickle juice. I don't know what you use. That could be water in that container for all I know. I'm going to say your design is nice. Okay. So those are my credentials here. I know I don't come on here looking all jazzed up because, honey, real life sometimes don't allow you. When you got a 9 o'clock and you woke up at 7:30 and you ain't got time, you got time to brush your teeth, wash your ass, and get out the door and get there. Hey, it ain't about me looking good. It's about the nails looking good. But I do look presentable. I do look like, and that's another thing too. Let me get on that real quick. Y'all same people that'd be like, oh, she ain't this, she ain't that. She got a gap in her teeth. Her hair ain't never combed. Y'all run right to the Asian shops and they ain't motherfucking dressed in Versace doing y'all nails, but y'all ain't judging them. So why I gotta be dressed in Versace? Man, get the fuck out of here. I ain't gotta be dressed in no Versace. I ain't gotta have on no giraffe lashes just to do your nails. Don't worry about me. Your nails gonna look good though. Y'all be sleeping. Y'all be 10 times more judgmental of your own kind than... Why? Why do I have to dress like, and I don't put, I've never been the type to wear makeup every day. And even from the times that I did, it breaks me out. So that's why I don't wear makeup. That foundation stuff, it clogs your pores. It breaks you out. That's because you're not washing your face. No, I wash my face 3 times a day in the summertime when I get real oily. You know what I'm saying? I just wash my face. So no, stop judging people. Okay. I'm not doing nails today because I wouldn't have this damn hat on for sure because dust. But I wouldn't give a damn what my nail tech looked like. She could be toothless as long as she got 2 arms to do my nails and my nails come out good. I wouldn't give a darn. I wouldn't care if she wore a smock or an apron or scrubs. I wouldn't care. Y'all be worried about the wrong shit. That's why you cannot let new nail techs, you cannot let this social media shit get to you. People are finicky. And these people on here ain't none of my clients on YouTube on my channel. I don't know who all follow me, but only probably maybe I'll say maybe I'm gonna go on a limb here and say maybe 2 of y'all that's on my channel have come to me and never gotten the service. So does that mean I ain't getting clients? No, because this ain't a booking. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I have the potential, and always keep in mind I have the potential to get clients off of here. But what I'm saying is most of these comments on here ain't clients. They're trolls. They're miserable trolls, and it's people with fake accounts because they come here, get their ideas. Let's see what Ms.MaryNailz is doing, and then I'm gonna run my platform and act like it's my idea. It ain't gonna work for you because it ain't work for me. me telling the real truth about nails clearly ain't working. Okay, but yeah, it is because I my in the last couple weeks my subscribers have gone up. I had 143. Now I'm at 150. Thank God. Thank y'all for following me. Somebody sees the light. Somebody's like, hey, she knows what she's talking about. Somebody's like, hey, she actually ain't just doing this shit for a hobby. I'm not on here because I'm at my salon or I'm at a salon doing nails. In the past, when I worked at salons, I'm not on, and it'd be so loud and busy. You know, sometimes you be too busy to click record. Kudos to the ones that do it, because I watch a few nail techs that actually work in salons and they make time to record and edit videos. Kudos. I'm clapping. Kudos to y'all, because baby, when I get off work, I want to clean up my station and, you know, clean up my salon suite and get the hell out of there. I don't be worried about no YouTube. I don't be worried about no nail videos. That's why I come live more now. Okay, and drop the other jewels. Everybody want to show the nail. Everybody want to, you know, this product is, I'm gonna do a product review. This is my sponsor. This is my code. Yada yada yada. Okay, I don't even shop like that. So I don't care. Me personally, I don't care about no damn discount code. I go right to my nail supply store and get a damn good deal. Okay, so that, you know, I'm not worried about that. You know, but there's that, you can find that a million times over. But this here, what I'm doing, it's rare. It's rare on this platform. You got so many people trying to get up their numbers up that they're willing to copy other people. And now when they run out of content, then they want to come to my little humble channel. But y'all just wait on it. I'm going to speak it into existence. My numbers will get there. I'm just going to keep being me. I'm going to keep telling the truth, because there's a lot of liars and imposters out here. These people, some of these people can't even spell nail tech, and they want to sit up here and try to tell somebody how to do some shit that I got training and license. And as soon as I commented and told her I was licensed in 3 years in the business, then she shut the hell up and she stopped trying to haze me. She stopped trying to come for me. Don't come for me. I know what the hell I'm talking about. Invest in some brush cleaner, or you're going to be buying brushes and lying and saying you sponsored by this brush, this brand, and that brand. You're going to be asking and begging for free brushes every 30 days if you don't use brush cleaner. That's it. That's all. I'm out. God bless y'all. To the next one. Peace. Make sure y'all like a video and subscribe to my platform, because we keep it 100 here. Okay? All right. Peace, y'all. I'm out.